COVID was the opportunity we needed to reflect and introspect on how we are as a system. It takes discomfort to change, and we were all in a really uncomfortable situation last year. The information we were receiving really reinforced the racism in our society, and it wasn't just George Floyd and the system's response to George Floyd, but it was also who was suffering from COVID, who was losing their jobs, who was losing family members to COVID, was impacting communities of color and low-income communities. At the same time as this fight for racial justice was happening, at the same time as this Silicon Valley Pain Index came out that showed that less than 2% of employees in high-tech companies are Latino or Black. Like, all of this comes together, and we're sitting in a school system that's broken, and it was the opportunity for us to say, how do we come back differently? And in knowing that we had to do that, we're not just going to be adults in a room making decisions. It's students, what do you need us to do? Students, how do we understand the experience you're going through at home so that, because it's not the same as the experience we're going through with our newer computers in our houses with Wi-Fi. Like, help us understand your experience and help us understand what kind of school you want to return to. And take advantage of the disruption to the system to come back in ways that empower students in the classroom and in decision-making school-wide, that honor the way they learn and the things that are most important for them to learn, that have grades that really represent learning as opposed to reinforcing institutionalized structures. We really did take advantage of the opportunity created by COVID and the inequities highlighted by COVID to come back differently. And now it's the hard work of coming back differently, because there's a lot of momentum against doing this work within educational systems. But as tired as I am at the end of the day, and as tired as I believe this staff and the students are right now, I know we're pushing in the right direction. And I know we took more steps forward over the last year than we've ever taken in any other year